again. Is it though? Is it time for DCS, folks? I think it's time for DCS, folks. It's DCS, the wonderful little game that everybody loves to play when you know. Let's just check this mission just to make sure. Make sure everything checks out and whatnot and suches and so's and all points in between. I'm not making much sense, but I'm gonna start making sense as soon as we get into the cockpit and we start doing that hood rat stuff. Welcome everybody to the daily F-16 show. My gosh, I am your host Slicer Shanks, and today is a barrier combat air patrol. So we're gonna be doing that flying stuff, and we're gonna be having a lot of fun with that too. So all viewers, questions, comments, all welcome. We love chatting up here in this chat. So it's 5 in the morning, so it's going to be a little dark, but I presume it's going to brighten up the longer the day goes on. You see that? There's Sup Hika? Thank you for the lurks and the hives. Always appreciated, as always. You know it. That is the moon, giving us a little bit of light for today. It's gonna be a little bit until the sun comes out on the map, but we've got a little bit of moonlight helping us out for today.
Copy.
So that's good.
Ground power is now on.
We're gonna be doing. Ah, my heck. Can I like see the switches? There we go. Ew, floodlights. Ah, we'll leave the floodlights on for today. Turn those on. We'll turn all this stuff on. There's the HUD. The HUD's a little bright. Sitting there, dee-dee-da. Should be good for. How am I, Hika? I am doing good. I woke up at like noon or something like that. I thought I'd be better off getting an earlier night's rest, but I didn't. I was thinking about going to the gym today, but I slept in. But you know, such is life. What was it? Oh, it was. I think it was thinking about going to the gym before my doctor's appointment tomorrow was kind of putting me off. So I'm gonna wait until I see what the doctor says tomorrow, and then we'll see after that. Let's start alignment. This is the longest part of waiting. We do a lot of it. Why? Oh, it's a taxi light. See a little departure right there. Turn on the threat warning and defense system. Um, Drink some water? I don't know what to say. Which reminds me. Yeah, I'm feeling the same way too today. I totally understand. I feel tired in a way I have not experienced before. show me anything, you know? Let's make sure the parking brake is set. No, it should say power on, right? There we go. It took a second, but there it is. Okay. Now it's in align mode, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to stored heading. That'll give us a much quicker load time. I'm gonna turn the brightness. Whoa, it's freaky. Anything else I need to turn on? I think that's most of everything. A lot of this stuff on this jet is automatic, and that's why I like the F-16. I wonder if there's a way to... Yeah, that's the true heading right there. Actually, I don't know. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're ready. We're ready to go. Set that to nav, and then we're gonna start the jet. RPM percent is what we're going to be watching. We're waiting for 20% on the needle. There goes the needle. And introduce the fuel air mixture. Let's arm the ejection seat. Don't hang on me. There we go. Alright. Let's ask the ground crew to move the power.
Turn off the ground power. Copy. Atumi, in field. 1-1. Request startup. Ground power is now off.
Awesome.
Enfield 1-1. Atumi, cleared for startup. Wind 272 at 5 meters per second. Atumi, in field. 1-1. Request taxi to runway. Enfield 1-1. Atumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
Runway 31 taxi. Alright. IFF is on. Yeah. Turn on nose wheel steering bug. Turn on the helmet mounted display.
Rolling.
Nice.
1-1. Request takeoff. Enfield 1-1.
Nice.
You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.89.
2989 on the altimeter. Wow, love the effects at night. This game looks so great.
Rolling.
Pitch up.
Enfield 1-1. Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
Alright, lights
Mud spike 3 o'clock.
off.
2, mud spike 3 o'clock. 2, rejoin. 2, mud spike 2 o'clock. 2, mud spike 2 o'clock.
I'm gonna turn the floodlights off. This night mission seems very eerie. I like it. But it's not exactly a night mission. It's like a very early morning mission. Let's continue our climb. We've got lots of speed. Let's use that to expedite our ascent. I'm aware. 16. Oh, that's my buddy.
Mud spike 4 o'clock. Flight. Radar on. 2, mud spike 6 o'clock. 2, mud spike 6 o'clock.
Oh, good. Someone is,
2, mud spike 7 o'clock.
someone's doing some ground pounding, so that's a good
Mud
thing.
spike 7 o'clock.
Good. That's what I want to see. We're flying through a layer, looks like. Or we were. Take about 10 minutes to get to, or less than 10 minutes because our speed is, we're accelerating. We'll start climbing slowly but surely. Where's my buddy? What's my Mach right now? My Mach is 0.74. So we're doing just about 737 speeds at the moment. Let's actually pitch, hold, and steering select for the autopilot. Mach 0.80. Let's actually go. Let's go. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to steer point. We're gonna say auto. That still not work. Damn. Oh, that's why. Steering select. Ha. Welcome viewers one and all to the stream. This is DCS Liberation. We're doing a little bar cap mission here. Watching, look at this. We have all of this cast, wonderful cast going on. So at least the AI is, you know, doing something on the front line, and I am all too happy to protect it from air threats for today. We did a cast mission in the A10 last time, and it was actually a lot of fun. There was a cloud layer at like 5,000 I kept having to duck underneath, and having to wrap my brain around all the weapons was a little daunting, but I think next time we'll have to do some high-level bombing runs, I think, in the F-16 if we can get a snap at it. Because I would like to do some casts in the F-16. I'm dying to get my hands on some strike missions for this scene, that's for sure. Alright, as we come around, let's check the radar. Scan for any threats. There we go. What is on my head? That's a great question. This is called Track IR, and Track IR allows me to use my head as basically the control for the view. So if I rotate my head to a little bit this way, it rotates the view this way, and if I rotate it thusly, it moves it the other way. So instead of having to mess around with, having a mouse over here and my joystick and, the throttle over here, I can use my head to do all of that, and it's very natural. Um, it does take a little bit of getting used to in the beginning, but honestly, it's kind of indispensable, especially if you do any air combat dogfighting in the simulators. It's a must-have. That is a friendly. That is a do not touch. I think they're either taking off from Batumi, which is that point right there, or beyond. But I got a budget one that I had to kind of string together, and then I bought a PS3i and retrofitted it to be able to work with the IR tracking system. But honestly, for not too much, Track IR 5, I'd say get it. It's Did I fly in the Air Force? I wish. I was in ROTC back when I was in college, and they said no. So, but honestly, this is a good happy medium. I'm still working on becoming a commercial pilot, and I get to enjoy doing stuff like this, on the computer, which is a lot of fun. That being said, I was able to meet and make a lot of friends while I was in ROTC, and a couple of them have gone on to become pilots in the Air Force. So, yeah. If you don't mind the whole thing of people telling you what to do, seems like a pretty cool gig. Who is this? I can't tell whether this is a friendly or not. And no, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Scan. But I can't tell. Give me those contacts one more time. Where are they? Let's see. How close do I have to be for those SAM sites to start looking at me? They're over... there's one of them already. SA-11. I've been flying DCS for about, that's a really good point that you bring up, Bit24. I've been flying DCS for about, the daily flight. Okay. We're gonna disengage the autopilot. We're gonna roll in. I've been playing DCS for about 5 to 6 years now. I started playing back in 2015. I've been a fan of aviation enthusiasts for like my whole life, and it was just a curiosity and passion that drove me to get into this. I think originally I played Lock On many years ago, Lock On Modern Air Combat, and then I played the progenitor of that, DCS, and got Flaming Cliffs and all that as kind of a starter. And I slowly but steadily over the years I've been learning piece by piece. And yeah, it is a lot to learn. It is quite a bit to learn, but your understanding of how it all works is kind of it's interesting how everything clicks in when you learn something new. Air combat, for example, this whole thing right here, like I had no idea how radar scopes worked or anything like that. But you set your mind to something, you can achieve many things. Like this air-to-air kill I'm about to get in a couple seconds. So we've got the far one locked on right now. Yeah, we're just gonna fire. So Fox 3. Up, Master Arm. On. Fox 3. Now. Get his wingmate locked on. Fox 3 on him. Now we wait. Let's see. Gonna jettison those two. Cat 1. Ah, crap. Honestly, that's like heater range. 5 miles out, he's turning. He's falling. Okay, I think we've got them. I think we got them. There's someone hovering around like 1,000 feet off the ground on my scope. I think it's a helicopter. Those are notoriously hard. Wow, I punched all the way through the atmosphere. It's my buddy behind me. Let's turn link 16 on. Let's be nice. I have no idea who this Joker is over here, but we're gonna find out. He will F around, he will find out. See one of those guys sees. Oh, is he the one popping? Are those flares? I want to say those are flares. Ooh, that's a SAM. That's a SAM that just launched. And look at that, he dropped off the scope. See if we can't pick him up, I swear. I mean, the radar is pointed like right at him. He's like hovering between us and his side. I don't know what he's doing. He's dropped off the scope once again. My radar would have picked him up by now. We're like 20 miles away. Okay. Well. We'll recover, get back up to altitude. Okay, let's bug waypoint 2, steer point 2 as it's referred to in this jet's systems, but who's keeping track? They're waypoints. It's a waypoint by another name. Maybe I want some power. Maybe, you know, maybe just maybe I want some power. There's my friend behind me. So we'll do altitude hold. We have looks like a buddy flight already established along our same route. And we'll chillax here for the time being as we reset. We'll push away for a second from Batumi south, and then when we regroup, we're gonna be turning around and facing outwards with our radars. There's a Barcat flight of theirs, I think, way beyond several of their bases, but all their bases have like SAM sites galore and everything, so. Let's check on, there's a carrier group. Hello Ace! Welcome to the stream. Doing some flying out here. I did the, waiting for, because what time is it in the, that's not my flight time, I think that's Zulu time, but Zulu time out here would be, I think, so, this would be what, like 5:30 in the morning? I'm doing good, a late start to the morning, but it's a pretty chill day today. Don't have work today, so figure I'd do one of these streams and have some fun, you know? Have a little bit of fun. Flying an F-16 Combat Air Patrol over the Black Sea and the land adjacent to it, and just playing a little shucks. I need a shave. I've been thinking about because this is getting too big right here, so yeah, I gotta take care of this. Not completely shave it, like trim it down. So we are, let's see, about 18 miles. So that B18 is our distance in nautical miles. That blows the time till we get there. That tells us the same thing, but it's miles and then to the waypoint. So screw it. Let's just cut it short. Autopilot's gonna swing us around, and I don't have to touch anything. The jet's gonna do everything itself. Slow and steady. I wish the sim would tell me when sunrise is, cause like the sun. I will say one thing: the sunrise and the sunsets in DCS are absolutely gorgeous. Like they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That's actually one of the things I miss from playing Flight Sim 2020 is like the sunsets and the sunrises are just like golden hour is so gorgeous in this game. But I think the lighting gets really weird, like before and after, when it switches to moonlight. So all friendly flights. I think there's a couple of several Tomcats out there providing top cover. I should do a Tomcat flight next. It's been a minute since I've been in the Tomcat. And I'm really starting to like DCS Liberation. It gives me mad Falcon BMS vibes, like with the dynamic campaign in that game. Because it's like pretty much the same. Like the interface is like similar in the way that like flights are planned out and everything. It's I like it actually. Okay, so now here are our flights. We're also gonna see. So that looks like the next flight that's coming to kind of take our position. I think because there was a flight that was gonna start. We're taking the flight that starts like 18 minutes after mission start time. This flight is starting 49 after mission start time, so I think that lines up. And if that's Zulu time, then add like how far ahead is Georgia? I don't know. There's a friendly flight out there our radar hasn't picked up yet. This might be the people running CAS. Now there is one thing I'll remember, it's this. Sometimes the Falcon BMS cap missions were either really chill or got really frantic really quick. So there's that. Um, I would love to see a North Korea map for DCS. That would be way too much fun. I know they've. Yes, I understand too. They've been nothing has changed about those SAM sites. They've been there the whole entire time. Yeah, we gotta do either a seed mission or something, because we gotta take care of those SAM sites. But I have to learn how to do seed first. Yes, we telling him, that's for sure. Let's just switch to the next point really quick. That is, I believe, I think that's Kobuleti, so that's the enemy air base, or one of the enemy air bases. So there's one here, and another one out there somewhere. I think these are all threat rings. So in the middle of these rings are, well, I mean, click on this, we can click on this. A couple of these don't really work, but yeah. So inside all of these rings are SAM missile sites that we're supposed to watch out for. And as soon as I cross into this ring is when their missile can reach me. And likely when they're gonna fire upon me. So if these people who've been flying from out here on the carriers doing seed runs have been doing their jobs, then these sites should have disappeared. Doesn't seem like they are, but you know, gotta have faith in your teammates. The computer controlled teammates. Actually, I will say, I think this would be a lot more fun to run with like a group of people. So like instead of having, where is he? My little AI teammate over here, like having like even a whole flight of people to like run the mission with 100% better. And I might do that actually. If I have friends, any of you people who'd be interested in a DCS Liberation mission, I can open it up to it being a multiplayer mission. I feel like that's where, because then you can actually plan these flights and execute them. And we're being fired upon by a SAM. let's just gingerly defend. Let's put him on our 3-9 line and get that missile to dance. We'll point the nose down, we'll drive that missile down. I'm aware. Sir, I can't see any of those missiles or wherever they've been fired from, so... So I've gone through like I've gone through like half of my supply of chaff and flares. Doesn't look like there's any new flights over here in the interim. No one's trying to get lucky out here. Actually, how much fuel do I have? Like 5,000? I wonder if, how far would they let us skedaddle this way? There's a bright light out there somewhere. What is that? We're just gonna fly around this threat ring and see what they do about it. I'm kind of curious. I think I'd have to plan a really well planned fighter sweep that could probably avoid these threat rings out here. By that same token, fuel usage 5,000, that's about like 30 more minutes of flying. The F-16 is a small plane and does not carry that much fuel. Hello! Can I pronounce your name? Gag Jack, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And how is everybody doing? Let's see, so an SA-6 and an SA-3, is that right? Yeah. It's that SA-11 again, so he's looking at me. I gave it a college try, okay, so hopefully that's points enough. And Ace, I was gonna ask, it's like way early over there in Sweden, right? $1 a.m. soon. Oh my, it's barely even 1 a.m. over there. I would side with sleep, is what I'll say, because you're not gonna win. Oh yeah, dude, go to bed. Get you some sleep. Sleep is important. Sleep is good. Oh yeah, pit 24. I'm really threading the needle here. I'm just kind of curious to see how far they'll let me go. But I think my fuel state's probably going to be the judge of whether I get back in one piece or not, more than, you know, missiles out there or whatever. Because we're already past, we're in the Georgian Central Valley. I mean, gosh. So the battle's happening way back there. Kobuleti is an enemy airfield. In most cases, this would be the case for scramble. But, yeah, I don't know what they're doing. It is almost 4 p.m. here on the west coast of the United States. Yeah, so let's turn back. We'll set up steer point 4 or 3 for our trip back home. Where is it? Where's that steer point? Where's my buddy right there? I was hoping to hit sunrise in the sim before before the changeover. Oh, Ace, you did a stream? Holy crap. Well, I hope it was fun. Get me a link to your Twitch later on. Alright, now. Okay, this would kind of cross me along that line of the SA-11. Let's fly across and see what happens. Well, I know what's gonna happen. They're gonna try and shoot a SAM at me, but we'll dodge it. And that'll be alright. Yeah, I mean, biggest highlight this mission, they try to send some L-39s through the mountains to try and deploy some casts on our base. We intercepted them, we took them down, and protected all of our assets at home, so this mission was not a waste. And yeah, I think that's Sanaki over there. I'm pretty sure it's either Sanaki or some other place. Tempted to do like a gun run, but they're protected with SAMs, obviously, so we get shot down before we even got there. And someone's either on the runway, or I think they have like vehicles with searchlights on the runway. And those are all friendlies. Wait, you're not a friendly. Wait a second. Okay, hold up. Can we get him? Wait, are we in air-to-air mode? Just check and make sure. Okay. Fox 3. And then there's this guy over here too. I don't know where he's at. Better hope the IFF is right. That's a splash. Okay, he's underneath the cloud. Let's just dive really, really quick. Is he still up, or where is he at? What? He avoided it. I didn't see anything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna egress. We're gonna egress really quick. We're gonna reset. Um, I didn't pick anything up. That's kind of what I'm curious about. Either I'm thinking that was either a ghost contact or because sometimes the radar can do that. The radar is not entirely perfect at, I don't know, picking up targets or whatever. So you do have to, like, even though you might have a radar return, you have to verify to make sure that, you know, it's not a piece of floating debris or, you know, something like that. Because, like, with all the different radar settings that, like, try to keep track files and all that to, like, give you a picture of where they're going, sometimes it'll hang on to them just a little bit too much. Yeah, someone is looking at this target, definitely. And yeah, look at that. So that target isn't there anymore. There's another friendly who is at... I think that's just their radar return, I think. And then there's whoever this is. I don't know why we're not able to pick him up. And now we've got a couple other contacts way out there. Yeah, they're starting to send all their stuff out. We both lost it, Sue. We both lost it. Oh, we're actually right over their airbase. I guess they took out that SAM site then. Okay. Now that that SAM site is down, actually what I'm gonna do is we're gonna head back. We're gonna rearm and refuel. We're not gonna take tanks. We're not gonna take external tanks, but we're just gonna literally take off. We'll do a circling climb above Batumi, and then we'll get back into it. Cause now everything is up in the air, so it's open season. And with those SAM sites down, that gives us the freedom to be able to get in and do some work. So that's home plate right there. That's Batumi Airfield. We'll turn on our lights. Turn on the landing light as well. Let's contact them. F5.
Batumi, in field 1-1, inbound.
Let's trim this thing out. 237. Scrub off some speed with the air brakes. Okay, that's the airfield. Come on. Thank you, Betty. I'm aware. We'll start turning in and okay, are they gonna like acknowledge, I don't know, tower for me or something? There's the water below me. Okay, it's a good time to drop the gear. We are on a 6-mile final. So it is going to be a little bit, and we're flying a little dirty. We'll just keep the speed, yeah, at about 200 knots.
Airfield 1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Awesome.
Natumi, infield 1-1. Request landing. Airfield 1-1. Natumi, cleared to land. Runway 13. Wind 272 at 5 meters per second.
Clear to land, runway 13,
Must spike 6 o'clock.
infield 11.
2. Must spike 6 o'clock. 2. Must spike 6 o'clock.
Okay, so let's get on Poppy's good side. There we go. Pitch for speed, power for altitude. Oh, people are departing. Oh my gosh. Air traffic control, what the hell did you just do? Oh, SAMs are being fired. Look at that. Okay, let's slow this thing down. Ooh, a little bit of a float. Brakes, 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 brakes. SAM launch, SAM launch, SAM launch. Oh, they're doing our SAM launches. Oh my gosh. See, can we make this turn off at the taxiway?
Airfield 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
Nose wheel steering on. Another successful landing. Taxi lights on. And another SAM launch. Someone is out there. My gosh. Oh my gosh. The scope is absolutely lit. It's the A10. I think this spot is probably as good as any to, those cheeky bastards waited for us to be done with our mission and then launched everything. Move the pylon. Move the pylon so we're not making as much drag. We stock our countermeasures and fuel as well. So we'll leave the parking brake on.
Request rearming. Copy.
Do a hot pit refuel. Oh, look at all those contacts. Can't tell we can see those planes all the way up there, but someone's coming. Are they coming straight for me? Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah, look at that. They're beelining it right towards me. And the HSD is showing the same thing, honestly. Oh my heck. Huh. So this plane can hold about 7,200 pounds of fuel, I want to say. So once that counter reaches...
Refueling complete.
Yep. It's just about right. Looks like they took care of that flight that was at, what, like 20,000 feet or so. So they're both down. Only through the multitude of missiles that they... Someone is popping flares out there. The, the morning has just begun. Is only too apparent. Let's reset my...
Rearming complete.
roll trim. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna take the parking brake off, taxi light on. Can we call for taxi again? Apparently not. If you land once, you are never allowed to leave again. But, you know, screw that. I thought my wingman was gonna RTB. He even said so himself. Well, hopefully he's not on final, or else we're gonna run into him. Let's go. A little bit of rudder input. Let's be gentle with it.
Altitude.
Gear up.
Altitude.
Okay. Back up into the air we go. Lights off. Oh great, there's another flight. It looks like 3. So here's what we're gonna. I'm gonna turn right, and we're gonna push through this what used to be the threat cone over there, because there's nothing in there, honestly. I'm gonna point the radar up so our radar can catch these contacts, and sure enough, at 16, I think that's our friendly, actually. Yeah, that's our buddy, and these contacts are coming for him. Oh my gosh, they're coming for him. Okay, so... hell. Let's line this one up first. He's way up above us. Let's burn, 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 gain some altitude. Ugh. It's 2 pair flights. This is gonna be fun. Watch my fuel state. It's my friendly Sam. Fox 3. Can we get his friend? That's what I want to know. Fire another one for good measure. Just have to remember that. See, we'll see this one hit. I think we hit him already, because, yeah, he's dropping like a fly. Now there's these contacts over here. Fox 3. Let's bug this guy. And now Fox 3 again. Uncage the Sidewinder. And, you know, hopefully they just hit their marks and I don't have to deal with these people. Splash. That one's going down. Yeah, he dodged his, so Fox 2. Nice! Splash! That was exciting. Look at that! Oh, that was great. Yeah, I don't know what kind of planes those were, but they didn't look like they have any radar on, so it's a wonder. I was not expecting that much action so immediately. Looks like my buddy's landed. It's a friendly contact out there. Friendly contact is apparently not on link 16 because they're not showing up, so. There's that same contact again out there. I don't know who that is. But all their altitudes show 0. Are they jamming tracks? I wonder if that's what they are. I wouldn't know what to say. Let's turn this way really quick. I thought I remember seeing some contacts out there. Let's point the radar up. And sure enough, yes, there are 2 contacts. But I only have 1 missile left. Yeah, that's all I can do. There's another Barcat flight out there that can take my position, so we're gonna call it a day. Not for the stream though, because we're gonna advance the campaign by 1 mission. Yeah, the problem being my wingmate has already called it a day, so we should probably do the same. Steer point 3. Put the throttle up just by a little bit. Go into navigation mode. So within 20 miles, so yeah, let's start descending, you know, from 20,000 feet. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Pit24. I really appreciate it. Drop by anytime. Anytime. Trim that out just a little bit. I hate how like the trim is always like it's never just a little bit. It's
Atumi, infield, 1-1,
always the
inbound.
extremes.
Enfield 1-1, Atumi, fly heading 262, Fort 1-1, QFE 29.89, runway 13, to pattern altitude.
262 for runway 13 to pattern altitude, Enfield 1-1. Is that guess how you would repeat that back to air traffic control? I don't know.
Altitude. Altitude.
Thank you, Betty. Still the air brake, give a little bit of power in the turn so we don't collapse into the ground. We are gonna square off this very long base that they've put us on. I don't know why they put us out here. They could have just given us the pattern. But this is kind of like an ILS approach. I think the ILS is actually available for the F-16. I think they've actually put it in here, but I haven't figured out how to use it yet. I should probably learn how to do so. You know, trying to earn my instrument rating and, you know, all that.
Enfield 1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower.
Enfield 1-1, Batumi requesting full stop.
Atumi, infield, 1-1, request landing.
Okay, I mean that suffices too, but you know, whatever.
Enfield 1-1,
Drop the
Atumi,
gear.
clear, runway 13, wind 272 at 5 meters per second.
Let's actually get to our target airspeed before we get there, and not like, you know, last time. Yeah, you leave it at idle, the speed should drop right at the rate that it should. Okay, there we go. Right about there, I'm happy with the speed. Right on the glide path, we're doing great. We're gonna keep this power in as we roll this one out. Ah, we rolled just right onto the surface. That was great. Okay, now brakes, apply brakes, apply brakes, apply brakes. Use some aerodynamic braking too. Those are our SAM sights popping off. That was a 10 out of 10 landing. That was great. I would show that landing to my to my kids if I had any. And we're clear the runway.
Enfield 1-1, taxi to parking area.
You got it, to me control. think, yeah, that's my buddy right there. So they've taken all the spots now. Oh, I forgot to turn my lights on. Not that it matters, but you know. They know I'm there. They'll see my landing light. Just some pilots, you know, hanging out right by their jets. Just chilling. Not a cell phone in sight. Just people enjoying the moment. uh, so let's bring the throttle into the cutoff position. That effectively shuts everything off in the jet. And open up the canopy, and we'll call that a mission, folks. A successful mission. We bagged a lot of contacts today, so I'm very happy about that. Uh, quick reaction. We lost 6 planes today, but we downed 12. So the kill ratio is very, very effective today. We got 2 other helicopters, it looks like. Took out 6 of their SAM sites. Look at that. 94 vehicles. Whew. This is this war is not going in their favor, that's for sure. So let's bring up let's see. This, and I just want to check and make sure that the there we go. So this is the screen that I use for the campaign. Check my messages really quick. Okay, we're gonna say accept the results. What, how? How did we lose 6 Tomcats? Those jets aren't cheap, man. We lost a helicopter, we lost some Bradleys, and we lost some Abrams. But they lost 12 L-39s, 2 Hind helicopters, 4 Cobras, and a bunch of tanks. Yeah, they lost a lot of units. And now the front has moved all the way up to the doorstep on Kobuleti. So it's pretty lit right now. So apparently we were able to take out their SAM sites. But right now we have to go in and order replacements for all the jets that were lost. Right now, there's golly, there's half a squadron of Tomcats left, so we're gonna order 6 more to replace those. Let's see, 15, 24 minus 15 is what? Am I able to see towards Newhall? All right, stream. I'm gonna take a very quick break. I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes. So don't anyone go anywhere. We've got one more mission. We got one more flight coming up. So and that's a promise to you all. We'll be right back. Sorry. Sorry for the wait, everybody. So, we are in the middle of purchasing an archer. Hold up. I'm talking with my flight instructor right now, and he's sharing some great news with me, so. Oh, this is great. uh, sorry, it's a little bit of life, but it's all good. I hope nobody minds. So, someone do some quick math for me. What's 24 minus 15? That's how many planes we need to buy. So we gotta buy 9 planes to fill out. I'm just eating through our budget at the moment. There will come a time when we're gonna run out of planes sooner or later. Just the AI planning for this just feels like they shouldn't be using Tomcats for seed missions. That's not right. They should be using the Hornets for those because those things are made for the ground attack, mission. So we got those. I'm sure we've got to replace some jets at Batumi. Uh, we have our Thunderbolts. We have our Falcons. We're gonna buy, I think, another squadron's worth of Falcons once we capture this airfield, which we are so desperately close to capturing now. Frontline has moved up significantly. Before they can. Ah! Ha ha ha! Alright. So for the next mission. Max players. Why are there 2 players? That's why. I never updated this flight. Let's edit this flight really quick. This mission takes place at 6 a.m. Overcast with rain. Wow, so the conditions are less than admirable. Oh, with a top cover from Tomcats. Oh, that's amazing. That's great. Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's see, for this mission, what should we do? I want everybody to vote. Do you want a bar cap with F-16s, or do we want to do some ground pounding with the Warthog? Because I'm kind of inclined to get some action with the Warthog. Like the F-16 is fun and dogfighting, at least for me, is straightforward. But the ground pounding mission needs to be done, and service provided by the A-10 for sure. I think that's what we're gonna make this a ground pounding mission, I think. Definitely. But first, I'm gonna rearrange Bar cap, bar cap, bar cap, bar cap, bar cap, bar cap, front line. Dead, dead. Okay, so yeah, now the AI is figuring out how to use Tomcats finally. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Okay, what does a dead mission look like with the Harrier? What weapons do they use? Mavs. Okay, Mavs and rockets. But you have to get in to within 10 miles of that thing. How do you do that? So yeah, we'll do a frontline cast mission in the rain. That will be fine. Okay, yeah, let's get back into the Warthog. And yeah, let's do this. We're right on the doorstep to Kobuleti Airfield. Do we have intelligence on what they have? They have 8 L-39s, 3 Frogfoots, 1 Hind. We have T-72s. We're probably going to find those T-72s. What are my frontline forces out here doing? 16 Abrams. How many did I start out with? Because I gave them like a bunch. Hopefully they're doing work. Lots and lots of good work out there. So let's save this mission or save the campaign, and let's run the mission. Cleared for takeoff. So now we're gonna go back in here. I'm gonna change the capture settings really quick. Hopefully that works. Yes, there we go. We're gonna bring up the mission. That should be it. And yeah, so when it updates it with the flight, that means we're good. We're gonna do another mission with the A10. We're gonna have lots of fun. This is the updated A10. Select it, hop into the vehicle, let's go. Oh, and it's raining. Let's get our flashlight open. Battery on. Get out of the rain really quick. And APU agenda on. The pumps are all on, so let's do APU start. Okay, so that's fired up and everything and all that. We'll APU start. Enter controls are all normal, so let's PSI. There's the temperature. Fan is starting up. Turn on the lights for the engine instruments. My gosh. The auxiliary instruments too. Console lights. Let's actually, let's... Oh, that's, they put the Y-Wing skin on my A10. Okay, well... Actually, we're gonna ask for... These maps are cool, but I much prefer... Yeah, the laser maps. Even though we can't carry as many laser maps, they're um, indispensable. Yeah, so that's a good loadout. We'll go everything laser guided, and we'll throw some. I'll throw some laser guided bombs on there as well.
Request rearming. Copy.
Let's start right then. We can start turning systems on. Start doing the bid test. I think you only need like...
Rearming complete.
There we go. Generators all running.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh my gosh.
Altitude, altitude.
Okay, so we have the laser mav on. Okay, let's see. Enter. We're gonna select exit. Let's turn you on now. It's a big old sound for the seat, I swear. Let's go over here. Is there anything I need to... let's turn the IFF on. Turn these puppies... Oh, I need to do the nav as well. Of course. You know. Before I get lost in the sauce and all that. Oh, I like that. I like that color for the HUD. That's actually really, really cool. I didn't know that was an option. So now it's doing the alignment. Let's see if there's a similar option for the... That's where the DTC goes. So what are the current threats right now? see upload complete. I'm gonna say load all. Oh, thank you. Uh, oh, because that was on. Right now we've got a little bit until it's fully aligned. Quite a little bit actually, if I remember. This is not my main, no, the standby alt, where is that? It's not up here, is it? Thank you, Professor Norris. Yeah, we got each other's backs. Ah, here we go. No, that's actual, the standby would be smaller official horizon. Oh yeah. You know, I was totally remembered that. There we go. Does that look right? That looks right. Oh yeah, if I lost this, or this, or this, trying to get it back home. This is like the one jet that like, it would actually be worth trying to get back home. Because you can. It will actually take hits. And that's so surprising. Well, I think the last thing is like, oh, because I need a nav first, and then I can switch you to steer this to EGI, make sure these are on, and then flip EAC on. Oh, definitely. Oh, well, and the other thing too, we have like instrument conditions today, so it'll be interesting. F-16 taxiing out for the CAP mission for today. There we go. Much better. INS, nav ready. Cool, nav. We're gonna do steer point, EGI. Turn this bad doohickey on. Oh, that's my DMS. I want the TAD. Coolie left. Right. And there are the steer points out there. You know, let's turn some of the floods, just a little bit of flood on. Not a big fan of using the floodlights, but you know, I need to see. I need to see. And we'll turn the, actually, let's turn the TGP on right now. Let's start that, because it's gonna take a bit test and all that to get started. Comms. 131. It's next to the flood. Yeah, I've got that turned all the way up. But I don't. What it is I don't know the haptics of the switches well enough to like remember where they're supposed to be, because like all the different like right and left mouse clicks, um, work differently in the Hog than you do in like all the other planes. Like usually like in the Hornet or the F-16, a right click is a right click is to flip something up and then left brings it down. But it's not that way in the Hog. Because I think they just literally kept all the same key presses from the earlier Hog. Yeah. So the floodlight is just to like help my brain. Trying to remember what, no, those are outside lights. And that's the weirdest thing too. Anti-collision light doesn't want to turn on. That's it right there, flight instrument. That's light switch. There's a switch. Hold up. Hold up. Light switch. So it's a HOTAS control. Simulated coolie. Pinky switch. Not master mode. It's not the left throttle button, is it? Is it the pinky? Oh, it's yes. It's the pinky. Pinky in the brain. So let's see. Pinky switch. This is the dumbest thing. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do then. It's gonna be a shift, pinky switch aft, pinky switch forward, and then down on that hat is gonna be that. Let's see if let's do it this way. So aft looks like turns on the lights. One switch to rule them all. Cool. Let's so this is initial position. We'll set steer point 1 for the ingress. Okay. Let's call a Batumi.
Batumi, Chevy, 1-1. Request startup.
This happened once before. Ba 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 bum. No reply. I don't know why the game defaults to the. There we go.
Batumi,
To
Chevy,
the high frequency,
1-1.
not the very high
Request startup.
frequency radio.
Chevy 1-1. Batumi, cleared for startup. Wind 285 at 2 meters per second. Batumi, Chevy 1-1. Request taxi to
Set the
runway.
flaps while we're here.
Chevy 1-1. Batumi, clear to taxi to runway 31.
Awesome. Now steering like so. Ugh, I've got my socks on. Now, this is the runway hold short line, but we're gonna have to roll past it because the game literally doesn't recognize that yet, which is dumb and stupid, but you know, here we are. And now we're gonna Request takeoff.
Natumi, Chevy 1-1, request takeoff. Chevy 1-1, Natumi, you are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.89.
Turn on the Scorpion while we're at it. This thing right here is like the coolest add-on to the A10 ever. This is so dope. I love it. And do some full power. Airspeed is alive. Turn off the nose wheel steering. You're gonna rotate at 130. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, definitely. There's cuz you're right, Professor. You're totally right. Really no arguing with that. Gear up. There's my teammate rolling down the runway along with me. Okay, let's go to the TGP. Going to the DMS really quick. We're actually dropping in altitude. Let's really work on my instrument handling skills. Gain some altitude while we're at it. Look at that. So before all of our friendlies were over here, now they're up there. It's really fascinating. I'll turn the pod on. We'll use the laser arm like so. Let's actually go right to the CAS steer point. Already? Alright, well, screw this. This is pretty typical. Their SAM site is like right next to where the battle is, pretty much. Oh, is that our Hawk site popping off too? That's insane. I didn't realize I'd be so popular today. Whoa, there goes the Sam. Is there like a helicopter right below us? All I'm doing is just keeping that SAM site on my 3-9 line. It's out there somewhere. I don't know where it is. Oh my heck. Yeah, I think I'm getting a false positive. No, that's the SA-11 now that's firing. Let's get rid of the bombs first, go into the profile. Set that as the active profile. Profile once again. I don't know. The threat ring of this missile site is literally right at the edge of our airfield. And I think the way that the campaign is playing out, they keep replacing it like every single turn. So it it always gets its missiles. So I think last time we just waited until it just ran out of missiles. If you're wrong, I swear. I don't know where they keep finding SA-11s. Let's drop underneath this cloud layer really quick. Okay, so it looks like the cloud bottom's at about like 6,000. About like, oh, yep, there we go. Can I salvage it? Not necessarily. We're gonna do some seed. We're gonna do some seed in the Hornet. We're gonna take out those SAM sites. I'm determined. Um, so we're gonna go. We're gonna go back. We're gonna, yeah, absolutely. And yeah, so we're gonna abort the mission. That's really easy to do. And what I'm gonna do is, I wonder, now are these all the Hornets that have been? Mm. If I had an SU-25T, that actually would be an awesome. Um, I have to go into air wing then, huh? 12 active. Oh, that's the F-15. Do I have SU-25s available? Yeah, we'll have to get those for next time. Let's see. Oh, it's still showing the, let me fix that really quick. So we'll go into display capture. So let's see if I can remember how to, so Dead Dragon. They have a seed escort, but we're gonna add, oh, that edits the individual flights. So we're gonna add a flight, yeah, from Stingers. Is there only one aircraft left? Alright, well this is gonna be our aircraft. And it's gonna be a seed mission. And that's gonna be us. And now we're gonna go back to this flight, edit it, and remove the cast mission from there. I'm sure they'll be fine. But that does mean we are going to start on the carrier, and it's going to be a little bit of a hike for us to get over there. But that's not a biggie. For the payload, so 2 harms, 2 fuel tanks, 2 AMRAAMs, which means there's no TGP. Let's try it with this with this let's try it with this thing first. So let's now the mission's been created. We're gonna go to DCS. I'm gonna come on, game capture, do it. Oh, this will work out for now. Go back into the mission, and yeah, sure enough, we're a singular F-18 Hornet. So T plus 2937 hold. Ingress on Dragon. Seed on Dragon. Egress from Dragon. Okay. Let's get this mission started. It might chug in the beginning because it is the super carrier, as always. And yeah, we're gonna select the slot. We're gonna get this one. I will leave victorious. I promise this to you, my streaming community. Here is a Tomcat. Let's ask them
Chief, turn on the ground power.
for electrical power. Let's maybe turn the battery
Copy.
on, maybe.
Ground power is now on.
Okie dokies. I can remember to do this with my eyes closed, I think. Two, three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
Flight
4.
controls. Flight controls.
I know. Let's turn the lights on and everything. Okay. So we're gonna go for the carrier alignment. Alright. Mission lights. That's gonna be a couple minutes. Let's turn everything on. Let's go into the EW page, harm override. That's right. Go to the sensor, we'll go RWR. Go into here. Want to see Tomcats take off. Very, very cool. It's raining, right? I'm getting wet this whole time. Haha. Let's go back into the bit pages. I'm going to turn on the helmet mounted display. Uh, and then we're going to go into displays and do the test on the HMD. So it works. We say stop. It's ready to go. Now we can go into the HMD, align. So there he goes. I'm gonna switch pages really, really quick. And I'm gonna bring up how to fire harms. Because I've tried doing this before. Hornet's very stingy about harms. Page and right, SMS. Click on the OSP next to harm. Sensor control switch to the harm page. Switch mirror by pressing harm target sequence raid. Wait, now the raid flare button. I think I have this. Undesignate SA. Okay, it's this one. So now top types of point of view. Press it cage uncaged to uncage the harm and set it to handoff mode. When uncaged, missile will attempt to lock onto the selected target with its seeker center. The harm has a range of up to 80 miles when lock is acquired. Hold weapon release to fire the missile. Got about 3 to 4 more minutes on the alignment. And then we will be ready to go. And my singular purpose in life is to destroy the SAM site. Ha! I'm in the way of the AWACS, so I'm sure they're having fun. operate really quick. We're not using a flare system today. I'm gonna have to land back on the carrier, huh? Well, nothing like a good challenge, right? Let's make sure the IFF system is on then. Data link on. That should soon start filtering into my HMD. And look at that, we're aligned. Let's start moving. IFA. Let's see, ATC is on 144.225. We won't talk to it, I guess, until after we take off, so let us do just that. No, what the hell? What just happened? That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. That was so weird. Okay. Let's maybe get the jet started. Let's set a bingo of like, I don't know, like 3005. Okay, introduce the fuel. Rotate the bleed air knobs. Crank left. Introduce the fuel. Oxygen maybe. Gonna go into the FCS page in a bit once everything is started up. Ask the ground crew to disconnect the power cable.
Chief, turn off the ground power. Copy. Ground power is now off.
We're gonna set the trim really quick to about 15 because those missiles are indeed heavy. And then we'll turn the chocks too.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
Awesome. Now let's do that. And I have power. Okay, let's start the high gain on the nose wheel. And let's gingerly move out of everybody's way behind me. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Professor. I stream every now and then, so if you enjoyed everything that you've seen, of course, feel free to give me a follow. Much appreciated. And thank you so much for the follow. Awesome, awesome stuff. Have a good night. Get some rest. Have a good one. Oh, maybe a taxi light would be in everybody's favor, just maybe. Half flaps. Fold the wings out. Put down the launch bar. This is nuts. I can barely see anybody. Put the launch bar up. Okay. Let's just do a final check. Perhaps I will wipe the controls really quick. And then we say, salute. Hands off the controls. This is all automatic. Excellent. We'll move off to give everybody else room on the cats. It's currently time UFC. We'll also, let's see, we'll do waypoint 1, sequence 1, auto. Let's do some navigation. So where we're gonna do the hold. Another night mission. 6 a.m. Check seat, that's right. Okay, self-identifying as a friendly. We don't have to worry about that yellow contact. I think that's a bar cap patrol out there. Does it show Batumi on this map? I don't think it does. Ah, fuck. So we have to turn these on and these on as well. All my friends are online right now. So most of the cloud layer is around 16,000 feet from the looks of things. I have some friendlies down there. I have two friendlies over here. Are there any to the right of me? I don't think there are. Square it off. Yeah, we'll just hang around this point until it's push time, which I think is supposed to be 29 minutes. So that's the timer that we'll be waiting for. Or, no. I should have set a timer at some point, but, you know, obviously I goofed up on that regard, so. keep hanging around. This steer point here. I thought I turned these things off. Hell. There we go. Ah, they're my buddy F-18s. Yes. They're, I think, Tomcats. Are they underneath me too? They might be, actually. Yeah, look, they've now kind of climbed to my altitude, so yeah, these are friendlies. Let's turn on the autopilot, altitude, and the coupled mode. Oh, it's getting really, really dark. Let's turn you to 27000. Is that AWACS? Or is it actually... Oh, weird. What was that? That was very weird. Okay. Is this a hold? I hope this is a hold. Because push time, I think, is right now. There they are, about 6 miles from me. Our AWACS isn't up yet, because, well, mostly because I was blocking him on the carrier deck, so that's partly my fault, I feel. Hmm. I'll start the ingress then. Oh, those are, I think those are the guys coming from the light carrier, I want to say. Well, there's an emitter right there. I'm gonna keep the SA page on over here. FP. Those are the Hawk missile sites that our allies are using over at Batumi. The sun is rising! It's gonna be morning on this map. Probably around like 7 a.m. game time, I say. Now what we want to do is we want to get that SA-11 to be looking at us. So what's gonna happen is it might fire upon us, depending on what the circumstances are. Most likely it'll fire upon us, but that's all part of the plan. Hmm. Alright, this is the ingress point as it is advertised. Let's drive it all the way to the target. Oh, there's two SDs over there, okay. F-14 radar. That's okay, they don't really seem interested in me anyways, all the way out there. I think those SDs might be out here. I'd like to take care of these guys over here too for the next airfield, but I don't think that's going to be the case. There was another threat ring here, but I don't think they've elected to replace any of that. Ah, you can kind of see. You can kind of see the sunrise. Okay, 30 miles. If they open up on me, that's going to be a definite kill with the harm. It's a big enough missile we can... I think... I think if I select these, it'll also show up on my HUD as well. Let's just check the guide really quick. I want to make sure that I'm right. There we go. I don't know why that took so long. Oh, if I go into SP, I can just fire on an emitter like that. Well, let's try that. Let's go into EW really quick. Gosh, we're almost on top of the waypoint. I'm gonna bring up the yeah, we're well within the threat ring now, so I'm gonna turn the autopilot off. Right now we're gonna cycle through emitters. I think I'm gonna go to I'm flying right over the site. Where is it? There we go. Let's defend against him first. So that's exactly what we wanted. Okay, so that SA-11 is still actually it's the SA-11 that's actually beyond the one we're trying to get. So that's interesting. Let's see if we can't grab him again. That was great. Oh my heck. Those are tracers. Look at those tracers. Let's try to get him to light me up again. Cause that's pretty much the only way we'll find his radar again. So we're looking at the one, this is the one that's beyond. Come on. Come on, you know you want to have a look at me. He's not showing up, that's so weird, okay. Ready? Magnum. And then we have to keep him interested enough to take the bait, gosh dang it. Oh, it's a heavy missile. Oh, oh man. So that's one missile. Let's enter the danger zone once again and try to find that other missile. Hopefully that missile... There we go. There you go, Magnum number 2. Ah, no. This. There's, wow, 3 SA-11 sites. Oh, I don't know if any of those hit. Hopefully they did. What a beautiful morning. Look at that. Alright, well let's head now to waypoint 5. Yeah, let's let the computer fly us home. I guess we won't find out until we land whether any of that was effective. Oh my gosh. All the stuff that's happening on the battlefield. Well, that's weird. So the SA-11 side over there was firing at us, but not the one that's literally... Oh my gosh. Literally the one that we're flying over, I think is done. So I don't know what happened. But cheers to us. I think those are our units. Getting smacked around, most likely. On the ground. All right. So let's fetch the frequencies really quick for the carrier. Abraham Lincoln, TACAN 1X, ICLS channel 1. Oh! What? Oh, but I get more waypoint functions over here than I do. Oh, that's trippy. Okay. Wow, that looks pretty. Catching the sunrise on DCS. Nothing quite like it. Turn on my position lights. Getting ready for returning to the carrier. So once we hit, so that's the egress point. I'm sure the final point's that one, and from there we're gonna do TACAN navigation to the carrier. Got friendlies heading out. Is that my group? Crap. Well, brighter and brighter it gets as the sun rises. Three miles from the waypoint, we're gonna cross over it in a couple seconds, honestly. And with fuel to spare as well. I realize I never used my drop tanks, but I don't know. Let's not be wasteful today. Keep my drop tanks. Oh, lots of traffic out there. This is the split to head back to the carrier. Let's turn you on. There's the carrier out there. all of my friends on data link telling me where they're at. That's the land point, but the carrier is not where that is. So we're gonna say, or actually, no, I have to take you out of autopilot there. Let's see. There we go. So we're gonna pick take hand steering, and that'll take me. So we're 40 miles out then from the carrier. Hello, Keys Photography. Welcome to the stream. We just got done with a seed mission using harms on the Hornet today. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We are 35 miles just about away from landing on the USS Abraham Lincoln. And, well, I am glad to hear it, Keys Photography. Let's turn the ILS system on, too. I have not used F-18s, I think, since it came out, and I think 2017, I want to say. Or was it 2018? Yeah. Since 2018. So it's been a minute. It's also been a little bit since I've poured some time into it, so I'm getting back into it. Is what I'm doing. So we'll see in a second how scrappy my my carrier landings are, because they are a little we'll say so.
Marshall 551. Marking Moms 121. 28. Angels 21. State 7.1. 551. Courage Marshall. Phase 3 recovery. CV1 approach. Expect final bearing 269. Altimeter is 29093. 551. Marshall Motors 89. Radio 26. DME Angels 11. Expected approach time is 10. 551. Established Angels 21. State 7.0. 551. Roger, state 70.
Well, that is quite the offer. Come with a caveat. I'm gonna be starting full-time work back up soon, so and I work evenings at an airline, so it's a little tough at the moment. You got my curiosity though, so you've got that for me. I will Unfortunately, yes, I do work Saturdays, so I mean I'm free usually in the mornings thereabouts, so because we are how far away am I from the carrier? Move. 16 miles, okay. But if you guys have like a website or anything like that, I mean, drop a link. I'll 1300 Eastern. So that's like sometime in the morning. Damn. That almost works out for me. That almost, because I'm West Coast. So final bearing 269. Let's. I don't know. Course. Where's the course? Fuck. Ooh, it is rainy. 10 miles out from the carrier. Go ahead and drop it. Drop it. I'll give it a check. See how it is. Cause let's see. Cause 1300 means 10. It's like that's like 10 a.m. for me. That might work out actually. Awesome, dude. We'll check it out after I land. Somewhere out there is a carrier. I think that's
Altitude.
it. Ah.
Altitude.
Oh, definitely, dude. I will check it out. I appreciate it. Well, it sounds like there are people landing, because I see LSO grades out there, so... And my standard of practice is like way out of whack, so I don't quite remember all the altitudes I'm supposed to be at. What's my airspeed? I need to be faster than that. Put the hook down, let them know I want to land, and I want to be above this height. Oh my gosh. I'll stick you there, because I want to know where I'm at. Get some altitude back. Get some altitude back. That is home. I'm a ramp guy. I'm a ramper with this new airline that just opened up its hub. Brand new airline that startup that started up back in April. So and it's been actually a really good gig, really good benefits, really good pay, and kind of just a place where I've been saving up to make some money while I'm waiting for my FAA medical to come back through. It's a glamorous life, let me tell you. Actually, I was supposed to go into work today, but they said there's no flights. It's boring over there, so they're like, take the extra days off. Hello. Hello.
551.
I don't know
Established
what the hell
Angels
I'm
2,
actually supposed to
state
say, but
6.7.
551. Roger, state 67.
okay. So does that course? The course lines up with my final approach vectors, so yeah, they were correct. My HMD's just a little bit off, but otherwise that's kind of right. Turn the master arm off. We'll start the turn at like maybe 3.5 miles from the carrier. Start that turn. Black smoke trails. Not the most comforting thing I've seen, but I have seen stranger things, that's for sure. The rain effects are like spot on, like where you see that mist just like dropping from the clouds. That is so damn accurate. Oh, that's eerie. That's eerily good. Can you? Can you?
551. Commencing. State 6.5. Altimeter 29.93.
I.
551. Radar contact 3 miles. Expect final bearing 269er. 551. Switch approach.
Switch to approach. Hello.
551. 551. Checking in. 3 miles. 551. Approach. Final bearing 269er. 551.
Let's see. Shall we commence it from here? That's the question. The ILS system is on. The TCAN is on. I'm wondering if we're gonna get the indication from all the way out here. I think if we line up with the final approach course, and it's on the TCAN, so that should give me lateral navigation, and then hopefully the ILS system also pops up as well. How do we want to do this approach? Let's slow this plane down and let's start configuring it for landing. Where is it? Where's the carrier? There's the carrier. Set. Half flaps. There's the carrier. Just drop gear and go full flaps. Keep the power in. My gosh. Also, let's turn this off so the HUD is cluttered up. I'm still to the left of the deck. Check. Hook is down. Flaps are down. Gear for the most part's down. Let's put it V-neck. There is a little bit of a crosswind. I think it's coming in from my left side, I want to say. Also, well, and I did overshoot it at the beginning, so there's that I have to kind of fix. Pitch for speed, power for altitude. Okay, that's right where I want it to be. I'm drifting back. Power, 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 power. Oh, bolter, bolter, bolter. So we'll keep this heading. Half flaps. I did not. That was not a touchdown. That was Basically a wave off right there. Like I said, I've been out of practice for just a little bit, so. And my frames are starting to chug a little bit too, so. Gear is up, hook is down. Ugh, frame rates. Work with me, damn it. Work with me, damn it. There we go. I know. Trying to see if anyone else was on final. So we're rolling now. Maybe. Okay, landing light is on.
Clara.
Alright, hey, thanks for stopping by, Keys. Have a good one. And thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. You have a good day.
Clara.
What is he doing? Why are you there?
You're a little fast. You're on the glide slope. You're on center line. You're on the glide slope.
Oh, this is hard to do with only like 2 frames a second. Ah, crap. Keep that in.
You're low. Bolter.
I don't know how that didn't hit. I don't know why the frame rate's eating shit, but I need those at least a couple frames. That's my feel state.
Marshall, 551. Marking Moms 20841. Angels 1. State 5.2.
1. Courage Marshall, Base 3 recovery, CV1 approach. Expect final bearing 269er. Altimeter is 290935551. Marshall Motors 89er. Radio 36. DME Angels 21. Expected approach time is 22.
551. Marshall on the 89. 36. DME Angels 21. Expected approach time is 22.
551. Read back correct.
Okay, come on. My fuel state 4.9. I've got time enough for a couple more approaches.
551. Commencing. State 5.0. Altimeter 29.94.
551. Radar contact 3 miles. Expect final bearing 269er. 551. Switch approach.
551. 551. Checking in. 2
Alright.
miles. 551. Approach. Final bearing 269er. 551.
This is a good approach. A little bit more power. There we go. Come on. There we go. Woo! Made it. Okay. Hook up. Fold the wings really quick. And nose wheel steering on. Let's turn the high gain steering on right now. Make sure we clear the deck. Allow everybody else to turn. To depart as well. Woo! My gosh. That was insanity. But we made it. Back onto the carrier deck. After 3 attempts. Honestly, I'll take any wire after that. We'll file into the back portion of the carrier. This is not perfect, but it'll have to do. And it looks like someone is on approach, maybe. Several people out there on approach, I think. I'll have to figure out how to do that ILS approach thing, because there's supposed to be a cross that pops up on the heads-up display. So I don't know what happened to that. We'll set the We'll set the parking brake really quick. Ooh, the one wire, my gosh. All right. Let's turn the APU on really quick. Ask them to put the wheel chocks in place. Hello? Oh gosh. Oh, thank goodness he stopped.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Out of nowhere, man. All right, let's turn the jet off. See, was there somewhere out there on approach? I want to say. Yeah, that's them right there. Let's watch this final approach. Let's see how well they do in the rain. You see, when they're like not moving at all, that's a good approach. Oh, they like to go for those one wires, that's for sure. Okay. Well, let's end the mission then right there. That's all AI. That's why they're uncomfortably in my space at the moment. Cannot open debriefing file. That's interesting. So what does that mean then for liberation then? Aircraft destroyed 14. Frontline units destroyed. Shipping cargo destroyed. Ground units lost at objective areas. Base base capture events. Did we capture it? Let's accept it. Damn, so we lost two A-10s. Once again, we lost two Tomcats. We lost one Hornet. We lost a Humvee. We lost an Abrams. They lost 7 L-39s, 2 Frogfoots, and an MT LMB. Okay, so not the unit that we were thinking of. But ha ha ha! We have captured Kobuleti. And this here is the big ticket right here. The prize that we have been fighting for. Let's see how much. Oh, look at that. 42 42 units right there. Oh my gosh. So let's transfer Yes, I know about the F-16. Why can't I send units over there? That's weird. Let me check something real quick. Oh, that's why. My headset's about to die. Damn it. I think I forgot to charge it. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna go into the interwebs really quick. I'll exit out of DCS. Yes, I'm sure I want to quit. And yeah, right now, um, as I'm looking for some streamers, because we're gonna raid some streamers. He's playing New World, playing Mr. Badtastic. He's playing Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, let's Oh, he's playing Dead by Daylight. Okay. And he's playing Mortal Kombat 11. Let's check out. Let's check out who is flying what. Oh, here, look, someone's doing another DCS Liberation. Yeah, this looks cool. Anyways, raid. All right then. Well, if you've joined me at any point during the stream, I'd like to thank you so much. If you've enjoyed the content that you've seen today, I'd appreciate if you give me a follow. That helps me out as a small content creator to help me produce some more awesome stuff like you've seen today. So for the second, please go ahead and raid and show some love and support for Godfather Actual. Looks like they're doing some seat strikes on Liberation, just like what we've been doing. So once again, just show them the support and have a great day, everybody. Fly safe. Peace.